Well, good evening. It's time for an update on the garden, and you can rest assured that it is not nearly as robust a garden as I had anticipated. But let me show you around and see what's going on. So the asparagus looks great. It's just kind of gone to seed as planned, and all the onions, they were beautiful. They were growing like gangbusters, but now they're all broken. We had some vegetables in here, but they're gone. We had some vegetables here. Well, here we had a long row of radishes that we devoured. They were delicious. They were great. We had a large bank of very nice turnips that suffered the same fate as the onions, only worse. We have a single carrot that, that has survived from the pre-planting, but none of the other vegetables have survived. Remarkably, the tomatoes that I thought were not going to do anywhere and go anywhere or grow at all, that were just an inch tall with barely any green on them, have three of them anyway decided to actually grow and prosper. So that's great. Um, they will grow up and they'll go up against these black trellis and they'll be fine. Oh, what have we got here? Where are you hiding? Oh, worm. Get in. Let's make you a hole. Get in there, buddy. Get in there. We didn't end up planting anything in this bed, but what we do have in this bed is our staging area for our watering system. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay these out and then have these soaker hoses lay out between the rows, and then we'll have a timer so I don't have to come out here every night or every morning and water all these beds. It'll just be automatic. I'll dig a trench out to the pump house, run some pipe, set this all up, and it'll be groovy. Over here, we had a failure with all of the melons and pumpkins except for one plant. One plant that starts way over here and is growing out into here. And then in here, I planted some potatoes. And we have one potato plant that is actually surviving. I'm still hopeful that the others might pop up, but we'll see. And then over here on the other side, these are all the tomatoes that we got at Lowe's that are just going gangbusters. They're just growing out of control. We went on a little vacation and they were a foot tall and came back and they were 3 feet tall. And they're starting to choke out the peppers here a little bit. So we need to try to figure out a way to back them off the peppers. I'll probably just end up tying them to the trellis up here. But as you can see, way down in here, there's an egg. And the egg is the clue to what happened to the garden. The garden was decimated by the chickens, who discovered that even with their wings clipped, they could jump 36 inches up into the raised beds. So all of the turnips got destroyed, the onions got wiped out, just about every living green thing that was in here, apart from the tomatoes, believe it or not, is gone. Down here we have some lettuce. I managed to get 2 or 3 cuttings of lettuce before the chickens discovered it, and we had some pretty good salads, so that was good. And then again over in here, just anything that popped up through the soil just got wiped out. So the solution to this problem is to build a fence, which is what we're going to do this weekend. And we're going to build a fence that surrounds this entire raised bed area. We're gonna make it nice. We're gonna use 4x4s and 2x4s and some thick fencings. I don't know if we'll use cattle panels or what, but we'll use something that looks nice so that we can prevent the hens from eating the fruits of our labor. Over here in the fenced off little corn garden, corn is doing okay. These first, 3 rows are corn that we started from seed in the sunroom before spring. And over there, we planted that by hand in the ground, and it's actually looks healthier and is doing better than what we planted, pre-planted. So it's a lesson learned for next year. And then we've got some melons and beans along the back wall back there. So these are doing pretty good, and this is fenced off so the chickens can't get into here, but that's where we are with the garden. In the next episode, we will show you the fence and what we've done there to try to protect. So we're not going to have as good a harvest this year as we thought, but we learned lessons, and we'll know what's going on next year. Right, Maple? Oh, say hi.